Cheers, VC. Welcome back to the channel. That's pretty good. For the first time, I'm having Vim and Vigor Pilsner from Tooth and Nail. This is a brewery in Ottawa, Canada. Hope everybody's doing well. TKR VideoCentral has a contest that's absolutely exploded, and I've really been watching quite a number of the entries for this, which is all about Obscuria. The contest was originally a push to get to 200 subscribers, but I think now he's probably almost at 500. But what he wants is people to show 10 obscure records that one may believe nobody else in the VC has. And there have really been some interesting entries for this, some really obscure titles, and they've just been really fun to watch. So I took a little bit of time, picked 10 titles, and I'd like to share them with you. Of course, it's very subjective, and the reality is, I mean, obviously somebody else has absolutely every single one of these, and if you see one that you have, let me know in the comments. Anyways, before I start, Bobby Gass, do you have this? I was going to show this, but I believe Bobby Gass, who many of you know, and I have done a couple of meetups. This is the James Clark Institute. He worked in a record store that Bobby and I met in and did some digging in, and he was actually passing these out. I'm not sure if Bobby got one. So officially it's not on the list, but Bobby, if you're watching this, do you have a copy of this? Let me know. James Clark Institute. Okay, here we go. All LPs, and I've got one 7-inch here, and I'm going to show that first. It's the Tiplet Experience. It's a 4-track album, and it is I'll show you the back here. What do you call those, mini cigars? They're like Colts almost. 4 songs from Aretha Franklin, The Union Gap, Blood, Sweat and Tears, and Moby Grape. Obviously it's a promotional piece. Columbia Special Products. This is number 1. Somebody might have it, but I've never seen it in the vinyl community, and of course I don't watch every video on every channel. Anyways, the next one. This is Sammy Davis Jr. at Town Hall, recorded during actual performance at Town Hall, New York, May 4th, 1958. It's on Brunswick Records. It's pressed in the UK, fold over back. But what's really interesting with this is, and it's really flimsy, so I'm actually going to bend it a little bit so you can read it. But there's a stamp there, and it says, and it's kind of spotty, but LRA Robertson, Canadian Air Division Headquarters, RCAF, Canadian Armed Forces Europe. So I'm wondering if they had this stationed somewhere in Europe, part of a library, I guess. But it's in terrific condition. Anybody have this? Again, on Brunswick Records. Nice shape. I'll take it out to show you the label because it's like it's never been played. Pretty cool. Sammy Davis Jr. And to be quite honest, I've actually played everything that I'm showing you here at least a couple of times. Honestly. This is from None Such Records, liturgical music from the Russian Cathedral. There's one track on this, it's very baritone bass. For those that follow me on Instagram, I actually have a soundbite on a post that I did on Instagram some time ago with it. Just very baritone, very, I don't even know how you describe it. It's almost cult-like, but it's eerie, of course. Yeah, Russian Cathedral. Next is Italian Airs and Dances, 1500 to 1540, the London Early Music Group. And this is on Argo Records. Anybody have this? I've never seen it. Stuff like this, it's very unique, and typically if you find it, it's very cheap. The old thin paper, like, I don't know if it's rice paper, what they call it, but Argo Records. Trying to get the glare away. Again, anybody have any of these? I'd love to know if you've got them. Here's one that might not draw a lot of interest from the vinyl community. This is some opera, Pavarotti Encore. I don't even know where I got this one from. I should read about it. I don't know if it was actually recorded in Toronto or not. There's a piece right here, and I'll just quickly read it for you. Freezing wait for fans, but Pavarotti melts them. And it was actually written from a writer from the Toronto Star, so I don't know. Maybe it was a show, like a Broadway show that he starred in. I'm not sure. Django Reinhardt and Stephen Grappelli. This is sole distributor in USA, Peters International. Lackawanna. Is that in New York? I'm not sure. Interesting piece. Stereo recording. And I've never seen, I don't have anything else on this label. It looks like the nipper, like His Master's Voice, but EMI. What did it say? Oh, it's a French pressing. There you go. Pretty cool. Anyone have this? Oh, I got a stretch on my leg. My foot's still killing me. Cheers. I should probably put this on it. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We're getting there. 4 more. Now, this is a very popular series. I've seen people show this before, but I've never seen this particular one. Phase 4 Stereo, London Records. I've never seen this particular one. I've seen a few of them over the years in the vinyl community of people showing them. There's the label. Anyone have this one? I'll just show you the back. Here's a bunch of them. I think if I remember correctly, I got this in a Goodwill in Ottawa. Same place where that brewery's from. This one's pretty cool. This is a promotional album from the label Egg. I think a lot of people are familiar, I've heard of Egg. Very glossy cover, pardon the glare. And there's just I'll quickly show you the track listing. I can't remember if it was side 1 or side 2, but most of it is just kind of man, but there's, I think it's the beginning. I'm not sure if it's, again, side 1 or side 2, but there's a track or 2 that just absolutely rocks. Blows me away. There's the label there and track listing on that side. Okay, here's 2 that some people might have, and the reason why I say that, and most logically, is because they're record store day releases. But they're very rare, and I've never seen anybody show them. The first one is, and I don't remember what year they were released. I don't even think I've opened this particular one to play it. This is Leonard Cohen live in Fredericton. It's an EP. Again, it was a record store day release. Five tracks. Does anybody have this? I've never seen it. Obviously, they pressed more than 1 copy, so somebody has it, but if you've got it, let me know, but I've never seen it. And I want to say this goes back, well, 2012. Didn't know it was that far back. Columbia Records. Leonard Cohen. Rest in peace. Fellow Canadian. And the last one I have for you, again, this is another Record Store Day release. This one is limited to 3,000 copies, but this particular color variant, there's only 1,000. They did 3 different colors and of 1,000 of each, and I've never seen anybody in the vinyl community show this. I'll show you the jacket first. Gary Clark Jr., Record Store Day, and it's called H-Wall Raw Cuts Volume 2, featuring a 17-minute stunning live performance of When My Train Pulls In, plus studio version. This particular record is half 45 RPM and half 33 RPM. Mastered at Bernie Grundman Mastering, pressed on audiophile quality vinyl, cut at 33 and 45 RPM, limited edition to one-time pressing of 3,000. And again, mine is this kind of orange color. So there's only 1,000 of them. But again, I've never seen anybody in the vinyl community show it. And I'll just show you kind of the track listing here if you just want to have a quick peek. It's just an EP, obviously there's not very many, but Gary Clark Jr. I do believe I've shown this in a video a few years ago, but I've never seen anyone else show it. So there you go. That again is for TKR VideoCentral. I'll post a link to his channel below. Again, he's blown way past 200. He's almost working on 500 now. So it's all about Obscuria. Hope you enjoyed that, folks. Until next time, bye for now.